Coca-Cola. Just hearing the name probably makes you imagine a cold glass bottle, bubbles fizzing, and that refreshing taste. But behind the world's most famous soft drink is a story filled with invention, business battles, global expansion, and even controversy. Today, we're going to dive deep into the incredible history of Coca-Cola, a drink that started as a small invention in Atlanta and grew into a worldwide icon. The story begins in 1886 with Dr. John Stith Pemberton, a pharmacist from Atlanta, Georgia. Pemberton was injured during the Civil War and became dependent on morphine for pain relief. He wanted to find an alternative that could improve his health and possibly make money. That's when he created a special syrup, mixing coca leaf extract and cola nut for caffeine. He combined it with carbonated water, and thus, Coca-Cola was born. At first, it wasn't sold in bottles or cans. It was sold for just 5 cents a glass at the local soda fountain. Vocabulary: syrup, a thick, sweet liquid, often used to make drinks or medicines. In this case, Pemberton created a syrup that was later mixed with carbonated water to make Coca-Cola. At the start, Coca-Cola was marketed as a medicine. Pemberton claimed it could cure headaches, fatigue, and even nerve problems. Of course, people quickly discovered that it tasted amazing, and it started becoming more popular as a refreshing drink. However, Pemberton was not a great businessman. He sold portions of the rights to his formula to different partners, and eventually, a man named Asa Griggs Candler bought out the formula completely. Candler was not just a businessman, he was a marketing genius. Vocabulary: marketing, the actions or strategies used to promote and sell a product. Asa Candler used smart marketing to make Coca-Cola popular across the United States. Candler gave away free coupons for Coca-Cola, placed ads in newspapers, and put the logo everywhere, on clocks, calendars, and posters. Slowly, Coca-Cola became a household name in America. And in 1894, Joseph Biedenharn became the first person to bottle Coca-Cola, making it easier to sell and distribute. This small step transformed Coca-Cola from a local drink into a product that could reach every corner of the country. But success also brought competition. Pepsi-Cola entered the scene in 1898, starting one of the greatest rivalries in business history. Coca-Cola had the advantage of strong branding, but Pepsi always pushed back with lower prices and creative marketing campaigns. This Cola War shaped the future of both companies. Vocabulary: rivalry, competition between two people or groups trying to be more successful than the other. Coca-Cola and Pepsi have had a rivalry for more than 100 years. One of the most important chapters in Coca-Cola's story came during World War II. The company promised that every American soldier would be able to buy a Coke for just 5 cents, no matter where they were in the world. This decision not only boosted soldiers' morale, but it also spread Coca-Cola across Europe and Asia. After the war, Coca-Cola became a global symbol of American culture. As the brand grew, Coca-Cola became known for its powerful advertising. Think of the classic Santa Claus in red and white. That image was popularized by Coca-Cola ads in the 1930s. Later, campaigns like "I'd like to buy the world a Coke" in the 1970s and "Open Happiness" in the 2000s connected the drink with joy, peace, and togetherness. Vocabulary: symbolize, to represent something. For example, Coca-Cola came to symbolize not just a drink, but also American culture and ideas of happiness. Of course, the company has faced its share of controversies. In 1985, Coca-Cola made one of the biggest marketing mistakes in history. Trying to compete with Pepsi's sweeter taste, they introduced New Coke. But fans hated it. People protested, wrote angry letters, and even started hoarding the original Coca-Cola. Within 3 months, the company was forced to bring back the classic formula under the name Coca-Cola Classic. This failure actually reminded people how much they loved the original drink, and sales went up even higher. Vocabulary, controversy, a situation that causes public disagreement or debate. The release of New Coke was a huge controversy in the 1980s. In more recent years, Coca-Cola has been criticized for the health effects of sugary drinks and for its impact on the environment, especially with plastic waste. The company has tried to respond by creating Diet Coke, Coke Zero, and other products with less sugar. Still, debates continue about the role of soda in modern health. Despite these challenges, Coca-Cola remains one of the most recognized brands in the world today. It is sold in over 200 countries and has become more than just a drink, it's part of history, culture, and even personal memories. From family gatherings to sporting events, Coca-Cola is always there. Vocabulary, recognized, known and identified by many people. Coca-Cola is one of the most recognized brands on the planet. So, what makes Coca-Cola's story so powerful? It's not just about a beverage. It's about invention, smart business moves, fierce rivalry, marketing genius, and the way one drink became part of our global culture. From a small pharmacy in Atlanta to a worldwide empire, Coca-Cola's story proves that sometimes the simplest ideas can have the biggest impact.